What's up YouTube? I'm Evan. This is the Adventures of Rogers and Henderson, and today we're going to see if we can air up these 37-inch mud tires with this battery powered inflator. Now, this isn't our normal content, but if you're into videos like this,
there you go. It's protected.
Or this, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and check out the other videos on our channel. If that's not your speed, but that you find this video useful, please hit the like button and leave us a comment down below. But not only are we going to test this and see if this inflator works, we're going to torture test this thing. I'm going to air these all the way down to 5 psi where we run it on the trail, and then I'm going to air it all the way back up to 50 or 55 psi like I normally run these tires on the highway. So let's jump into the test. All right. To give as fair of a comparison on how much time it takes to air them up, we're also going to air them down and time that, because these are D-rated truck tires. They're super thick ply on the sidewalls, so when we air them down, it actually takes longer than what most people take to air their tires down. So we're going to include that for comparison's sake for when we air it back up, and you can judge on how long it takes to air them up. So we're going to do that now. We're currently sitting at 38.4 psi. We were at the Badlands off-roading yesterday, and I had to use their pump because it was raining and I didn't want to fill it all the way back up. So we're going to go from 38.4 psi down to 5. Let's go. All right, so we went a little under 5 psi. We're at 4.5. We're gonna let that equalize for just a second, and then we'll hook up the Milwaukee M18 and see if it can air it up back up to 55 psi. All right, so airing down from 38.5 psi down to 4.6 took 8 minutes and 53 seconds with how stiff these tires are. So we're gonna use that for informational purposes to show how long it's gonna take to air up the same four at the exact same time with an 18-volt air inflator. All right, so using the Morflate hose system with the Milwaukee inflator requires one of Morflate's adapters. It just pops on the end of here, and then the Milwaukee hose connects on the end just like it were a normal valve stem off of your tire. You got to push it back into the open position so the air can go from the inflator back through the system. Gonna get ready to start the timer. All right, so one important note about these is it actually has 4 programmable settings on here. So if you have 4 vehicles that you have set to different PSI, you can program each vehicle individually. We won't need to do that. There's probably videos out there that show you how to do that. I'm not gonna worry about it. Today, we're just worried about if this can fill up these 37-inch tires all the way back to where I need them while you're out on the trail. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. We're going to adjust up to 55, and this is showing the current pressure inside. And we're going to start the timer. the battery is dead, the first battery anyway, which can't be too mad at it. So technically it went from 4.5 psi up to 30 in, took 28 minutes and call it 30 seconds. So if you were on the trail and you were at 15 psi, that would put you all the way back up to 40 psi like most people run before you're out of battery. Like I said, these are D-rated truck tires. They're meant to run 50-60 psi on a heavy duty truck. Me running them that high just means I get 18 miles to the gallon. So the clock is still running. I'm counting that as a battery change towards the time, because if you were running a 12-volt system off your car like a Morphlate, you wouldn't have to worry about a battery change. So we're going to keep the clock running. The other GoPro died, so pardon us. So we're going to run it back up to 55 and let it start doing work again. Okay, so this thing has been running consistently for 42 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's needing to cool down. It's pausing itself because it's overheating, which it's very hot. So yeah, I said I was going to torture test the thing. I think that counts. We're going to let this thing cool down for a minute and see if it starts back up on its own. So for now I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to have to say at the moment, no, it can't go from 5 psi up to 50 or 55 psi. I did get us to 40.8, which is fine for highway driving still. Got 4 tires pumped up that much in 43 minutes, including a battery change. So yeah, I don't know if 55 psi is going to happen on 37s. It could probably do it on a set of 35s, or definitely on a set of 33s, or maybe a lower rated tire, something with not so thick of sidewalls. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. We have used our friend Jody's Bird Dog Off-Road Adventures. We use his Morphlate system that attaches to your car battery, and that aired up all 4 tires at once just fine. It took about 20-25 minutes. So yeah, the Milwaukee M18 can air up tires. Is it as good as the rest? I don't know, probably not. But until the next one, if you want us to test it out on Courtney's 35-inch tires, make sure to drop a comment down below. Otherwise, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you got any information out of this video, and subscribe if you haven't done so for more adventures and more crap like this. So, peace.